Welcome back to Thai PBS World. I'm Frank and Shi. Thailand and Denmark have maintained relations for over 400 years, with their ties further strengthened through collaborations in various areas. Both countries aim to forge more partnership and collaboration in the future. Joining me now is the Ambassador of Denmark to Thailand, Annan, to give insights about Thailand and Denmark's relations. Thank you for your time, the Ambassador.
Thank you very much, Frank, for having me.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us to this residence. The first question we have to ask, I think broadly we talk about the initiatives in Thailand from Denmark to really forge the collaboration together. So what are the initiatives in your tenure?
Yeah, first of all, I would say I have a rather easy task because, as you just mentioned, Thailand and Denmark has had more than 400 years of relations. In 1621, the first commercial vessels came to Thailand to do business, and since then it has only strengthened, going of course beyond trade into political cooperation, cultural cooperation, people-to-people contacts. So we have a wide variety of areas of cooperation today. But let me initially focus a little bit on trade. For Denmark, Thailand is an important export market. It's our 42nd largest export market. We are primarily selling pharmaceuticals and medical device in Thailand. And the other way, it's primarily electronic apparatus that is being sold to Denmark. We have seen good growth last year, stable, but previous years good growth in our trade. And it's rather equal. It's approximately 800 million euro being imported into Denmark and exported out of Denmark. We have several companies that have a strong and good footprint in Thailand. The biggest employer is Pandora. They have 3 factories. As you know, they make beautiful jewelry. They have 12,500 employees in Thailand. So overall, we as Danish companies are providing at least 50,000 jobs in Thailand.
So it means that, of course, the trade between two countries really strengthened together since, of course, the recent years until your tenure. One of the part we have to talk about actually is innovation and technology from Denmark too, that really benefits Thailand's market. And of course, one health tech that we talk about, one of the Danish companies really come to Thailand here. So how does the innovations and the technology from Denmark really benefit Thailand?
We have in the pharma industry, we have several very, very strong companies, and several of them are active on the Thai market. Novo Nordisk is one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies in the world, specialized in obesity and diabetes. They are active on the Thai market. And what makes me really proud about Novo Nordisk is that they also have a very social focus. They have a program to improve better health through lifestyle and food. Cities for Better Health is a new project they're going to be launching in Bangkok this year. We look very much forward to working with BMA and Novo Nordisk. It is very much about changing your lifestyle to ensure that you do not later on in life get diabetes too, and that's where Novo Nordisk is playing a pivotal role.
Actually, of course, this is the trade part, and of course, the collaboration in innovation technology really bring both countries' people towards better future. Actually, of course, Prime Minister Peter mentioned about also push for, we call it soft power policy. This is the soft strategy that Thailand wants to connect with other countries. So how about from the Denmark side? What kind of soft power that we can see from Denmark and really need connected with Thailand?
I think, first of all, I think Thailand has a fantastic brand, and soft power is very much about the brand of the country. And I know, if I know anybody, and I don't recall knowing anybody, but Thailand has a very, very strong brand. And just to emphasize the strong brand of Thailand, Thailand is one of the most popular tourist destinations for Danes. We are 6 million people living in Denmark, and last year 140,000 of them decided to travel 10,000 kilometers to spend their holidays in Thailand. And personally, I fully understand why they are coming, because when you are in Thailand, you're met by the warmth of the Thai people. It's no coincidence that Thailand is famous as a country of smiles. It's a good brand. It's a good soft power brand. But we are also doing our part to promote like soft power cooperation between Denmark and Thailand. We also have cultural activities here in Thailand. And the Thai embassy in Denmark is also having cultural activities. Yeah. And I think that somehow underpins the soft power of both our countries. And I think, honestly, that is the way forward. Too many countries are focusing on hard power. So are we. We have challenges in Europe, so we also need to focus on hard power. But I think at least almost equally important is focus on soft power and people-to-people contact, and ensuring that we get a better understanding of each other as peoples and as nations.
So we talk about, of course, Thailand's soft power to Denmark, no matter its people, food, culture here. Okay, right now I give you a chance to talk about Denmark. So what is the soft power from Denmark that you want to convey to Thai people? Maybe one day they can travel to Denmark and what they have to see there.
Continuously, it's if there's a happiness index, and here continuously, Denmark is at least top 3. I think in recent years it has been Finland, but there is a clear tendency that the Nordic countries are always in the top of the global happiness index, and I think that is because of the Nordic model. So if we can spread some of it to Thailand, and I think one important aspect of people having happiness in their daily life is also to ensure that there is a good work-life balance. And let me get back to Novo Nordisk now, because Novo Nordisk, the office in Thailand, has for 4 consecutive years been rated as the best workplace in Thailand, from 2019 to 2023. And I think that says very much about the Danish Nordic values.
So you talk about happiness, of course, because I've been to Nordic countries sometimes, and I understand that the happiness not just coming from the superficial side, but actually the government structure, the work-life balance that you talk about. This is the values that Nordic country, and of course including Denmark, that pursue for. Another value that I think European and Nordic country pursue for is human rights. So I would like to understand, in your tenure as the ambassador of Denmark to Thailand, how would you push your country's human rights value to Thailand?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to commend the Thai government and the Thai people for the Equality Rights Act that was entered into force in January. I think that is inspiration, or should be inspiration, for many other countries to go down the same track. Actually, Denmark was the first country in the world to legalize marriage between same sex. That was in 1st of October, 89. And the reason why I remember is because I just started studying law back then. And that was a big step for Denmark, and we have seen that it has inspired many other countries. And I do believe that the latest step by Thailand will also inspire other countries to ensure people have the right to love and be with whoever they want to be with.
Right. So of course, human rights topic here in Thailand is quite prevalent in this moment. Especially, you talk about the same-sex marriage has been passed in Thailand this year. Another one we want to talk about, because actually I think it's the geopolitical tensions right now in Southeast Asia. As in, of course, despite the geopolitical distance between Denmark and Thailand, I would like to understand Denmark's standpoint about the geopolitical tensions in Southeast Asia, no matter it's Myanmar or no matter it's Southeast China Sea. What's your standpoint?
I think we as Denmark, but of course not only Denmark, many other countries around the world are very, very concerned about developments in recent years. We have seen the Russian attack on Ukraine. We have seen basically a degrading of an international rule-based order. For countries, big or small or even medium-sized, the fact that you have international rules that you can rely on is of utmost importance. And that is where we actually see that there is negative developments for the international rule-based order. So we are strongly pushing that agenda. We, as Denmark, now have a non-permanent seat in the UN Security Council. We actually received the most votes of all the new countries entering when we were elected last year. I think that's something to be very proud of. So we have a seat in the UN Security Council, pushing for an international rule-based order. And also in the second half of 2025, we will have the presidency of the EU. And as you know, the Thai government is very ambitious, and we are thankful for that in pushing EU-Thailand free trade agreement. The Thai government is hoping that we can finalize the negotiations by the end of 2025. That would be fantastic, because that could also open up where we see others building walls for trade with custom tariffs and non-custom barriers. We would like to see open economies. Thailand would like to see open economies. We would like to see open economies so we can improve our trade relations even more. As I mentioned, I'm very satisfied with the trade we have between Denmark and Thailand, but I do still believe that there is a lot of untapped potential. And if we open up our economies, and that is what the EU-Thailand Free Trade Agreement is all about, then the heaven is the limit. I believe we will increase our trade very much.
Right, because I think Thailand's government right now stand at the point that want to make friends with other part of the world, and the free trade agreement with EU is very important. Given that we understand that right now it's in certain stage, and we still wait for the fruitful result coming. But right now still some blockades until we realize the FTA signing part. So we still have to see how the government can really push for that. Another part, actually, you are the ambassador of Denmark to Thailand, but actually you have been to other parts of the world. You've been to Iran, you've been to Turkey. So just want to understand what impressed you the most about Thailand. Given that, of course, you come to Thailand since 2024, that's correct. But how about, you've been to Middle East, been to different sites. How about Thailand? What impressed you the most?
First of all, I have been very, very happy for all the 3 countries I've been in. Each and every country has offered me new ideas, new challenges, and it has been absolutely fantastic. I'm also obviously very, very happy to be in Thailand. I think basically on a daily basis I'm telling Thai friends that I'm so happy I've only been here for 7 months, because it means I have almost 3.5 years left in Thailand. So that's obviously also an indication of my appreciation of being appointed the Danish Ambassador to Thailand and to promote Danish-Thai relations. I think if there's something I should pinpoint as absolutely fantastic about Thailand, it is the people. You meet friendliness, you meet smiles, and you mentioned yourself the food. Just thinking about food, my mouth starts running in water. I do appreciate it, and I've always had a big heart for Thai food ever since I can remember.
Do you have any favorite dish?
Tom yum soup and green curry and many. I've not had anything I disliked yet.
Okay, right. I think few people would dislike Thai food because there are so many various styles of Thai food in the Middle East, in north, south, or in the center. Right. I think today we got a lot of insight from you about Denmark and Thailand and its trade technology and the values that Denmark holds, and at the end, your favorite food about Thailand. Okay, thank you so much, the Ambassador of Denmark to Thailand, Mr. Annan here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much again, Frank, for having me.
Thank you. More news to come.